Pro tip for when you're layering cold processed soap, pour over your spatula so you don't break through that bottom layer. It's my secret for getting my layers nice and crisp without doing any soap scraping. This is my Peppermint Mocha soap, and guess what? That bottom layer is going to discolor. Just watch out for the color change at the very end. If you're unsure if your fragrance oil is going to discolor, if it's got any level of vanilla in it, it is probably going to turn some level of brown. That's okay. I'm going to use that to my advantage for this particular soap. Again, when you're working with a fragrance, you have to keep in mind what you want your final design to look like and how you want to incorporate that into your soap. For this design, I wanted my soap frosting to stay white so it looked like whipped cream, so I did not put any Peppermint Mocha fragrance oil in this one. Instead, I added a little bit of just plain peppermint fragrance, which does not discolor, so it stays nice and white. For my topper, I am using red and white melt and pour soap that I have chopped up so it looks like candy. I opted not to fragrance these. I usually don't fragrance my toppers and my embeds just because I never know if I'm going to use those for another project. Here's the final look of the soap. I love this design. This is one of my favorites. Now, remember how that bottom layer was that creamy white color? Look at the outside. It is brown, and you can see that brown kind of being like an outline of the bottom part of the soap. I know from experience that eventually the entire bottom part will turn that dark brown, but again, like I said, I wanted it to do that because I didn't want to add any color. I wanted it to be Peppermint Mocha. I think the discoloration process happens as the soap matures and is exposed to air, but don't quote me on that. Anyways, the final product ends up being this beautiful dark brown color like mocha. This whole bar smells so good. You have to remember not to eat it because it's not candy.